my name is Aira, and let's talk about perpetuation of life and interdependence. Imagine a world filled with different animals and fauna, where each species is intricately connected to the dance of life. Consider the balance of coral reefs, where all organisms contribute to the survival of the entire ecosystem. Ecosystems are more than phenomena. They are essential to our health and productive growth. Today, we'll uncover how ecosystems survive and depend on each other. You may wondering why we should care about the ecosystem. The answer is simple. Our existence is intertwined with ecosystem. They provide clean air, fresh water, food, and countless other resources. By understanding how ecosystems work, we can make informed decisions to protect and preserve them for ourselves and for future generations. The interaction of life in an ecosystem is like music. Each note supports the harmony of a whole. You may question why I'm qualified to lead you through this journey. As an enthusiastic student who likes environmental science, I've spent many hours researching and understanding the complicated relationship that may exist within ecosystem. I've consulted experts, conducted experiments, and published research papers to understand the subject. I am delighted to share my observation with you today. In our time together, we will examine basic ideas about the relationship between ecosystem continuity and interdependence. We'll start by exploring the thought of eternity by examining how different people enable them to survive and reproduce over time. From now on, we move smoothly to the concept of interdependence, which shows how the survival of one species depends on the support of other species in its ecosystem. We will see fascinating examples of the relationship between animals, symbiosis, and complex food system that keeps ecosystem in balance. I am sure you will leave at the end of our journey appreciating the dance of life in ecosystem and having a clear understanding of how we affect the creatures around us. In conclusion, today's research is more than a scientific study. It invites us to wonder about miracles and realize our role in preserving their beauty. To start this journey and discover the magic that comes as we live and interact with the ecosystem. Embarking on the fascinating journey of exploring perpetuation, we dive into the intricate mechanism that allows species to endure and thrive. Survival strategies encompass the spectrums of ingenious tactics that species have developed to navigate their environment. Adaptation, both in physical traits and behavioral patterns, are paramount in this endeavor. For example, the chameleon's remarkable ability to change its color to match its surrounding, or the Arctic fox fur that ensure insulation in freezing conditions, are a classic instance of adaptation. Reproductive behaviors also plays a pivotal role, considering the elaborated courtship rituals and peacocks, or the intricate dance of honeybees. These behaviors contribute to successful mating and consequently the continuation of species. Furthermore, diverse life cycles like the metamorphosis of butterfly or the reproductive strategies of annual plants exemplify the multifaceted ways in which species sustain themselves over time. We shift our focus to reproductive success, the underlying significance becomes evident. Successful reproduction is the cornerstone of species perpetuation, as it not only ensures the survival of the current generation, but also shape the genetic diversity crucial for adapting to changing environment. Genetic diversity enhances species resilience to disease, predator, and environmental shift. This importance of genetic diversity is underscored in studies like those Hughes et al. 2008 that highlights its role in population persistence. Therefore, understanding the intricate web of survival strategies and reproductive success unravel the delicate balance of kaleidoscope of forms and function on our planet. Moving seamlessly into interdependence, we reveal the incredible intertwined relationship among species. This connection is crucial for the survival of many. Species within an ecosystem depend on each other for other resources, forming a delicate balance. The fascinating dance of predator-prey dynamics where one species survival hinges on another. showcase how this balance is maintained by controlling populations. These relationships play a pivotal role in sustaining on health of ecosystem. The symphony of interdependence include captivating examples like mutualism, a partnership where different species cooperate for mutual benefit. The classic example of pollinators and flowering plants perfectly illustrate this relationship. Additionally, we encounter the intricate food webs that underscore their energy at tropical levels. Here, each organism contributes to a harmonious flow of energy, demonstrating the intricacies of species resilience on one another. In this delicate dance of life, we find beauty of balance. The interplay between perpetuation and interdependence generates stability in ecosystem. As we acknowledge the complexity of this balance, we also need to understand how human activities impact it. Our actions reverberate through ecosystem, emphasizing the importance of responsible environment stewardship. Our journey is not merely an intellectual pursuit but an invitation to marvel at the wonders of nature and recognize our role in its preservation. Nature's interconnectedness inspired awe and humility, motivating us to advocate for its protection. The magic of perpetuation and interdependence should fuel our commitment to ensure the sustainability of ecosystems. Our investigation of the complicated relationship between ecological interdependence and perpetuation showed the remarkable connection between life on Earth. We set out on this journey with a specific goal in mind to comprehend how coexistence of many organisms and their distinctive characteristics is essential for the survival of life within an ecosystem. Let's take a moment to consider how the important ideas we've learned after unveiling this intricate tapestry today. System has been shown to us throughout our work as symphonies of life that are harmonious. We saw the intricate dance of coral reefs or the ballet of species in a forest, in which each organism is essential to the overall performance. The vitality of our planet ecosystem is more than just a beautiful scenery. The significance of ecosystem for humans was also covered in this discussion. It's not just for scientific curiosity's sake that this complex relationship between species and their habitats existed. They have a real impact on our daily lives. Our ability to sustain ourselves as species depends on ecosystem, which give us access to resources like fresh water, clean air, and food. Being able to hear the symphony of life in ecosystem is more than just an intellectual exercise. It helps us to realize how connected we are to the rest of. Throughout our journey, I tried to establish my credibility as student researchers who is sincerely interested in environmental science. I've used significant research, expert discussion, and hands-on experimentation to present you with throughout understanding of our topic. We studied the core concept by splitting them into two essential components, perpetuation and interdependence. On the other hand, we look at the fascinating survival method the species use, from amazing adaptation to intelligent reproductive behaviors. We recognize the pivotal role of genetic variety in the long-term survival of species. On the other hand, we unravel the web of interdependence, emphasizing the crucial relationship between species such as predator-prey dynamics and mutualistic partnership. The diverse food webs we encounter emphasize the complicated movement of energy throughout ecosystem. Finally, I would like to say that our trip today is not only a research trip, but also a recreational trip. This is a chance for us to admire the wonders of nature and realize our responsibility to preserve its beauty. We must understand that we are not disconnected from the ecosystem. We are an integral part of it. Environmental responsibility is recommended for the protection and preservation of its complex system for current and future generations. Let's take from this exhibition our deep fascination with the beautiful dance of life in the ecosystem. Let's remember that our choices has consequences and that we affect the way ecosystems keep working their magic forever. Thank you for sharing this understanding with me. I hope that our new experience will inspire positive change in the world.